Welcome to another mental health story time brought to you by the Children's Book Bank. My name is Jialin, and today the topic we will focus on is race. And there's this wonderful book that we will be reading together, and it's called Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester and illustrated by Karen Barbour. So when you hear the word race as it applies to people, what do you think about? Usually what comes to mind is the color of someone's skin. Maybe we think about ourselves or our friends and the specific race that someone can be. But race doesn't just have to be about physical qualities. It can also be about other social and cultural aspects that shape a person's identity. So on the cover of this book, we can see many different faces. How are they different? Well, they have different skin colors, eye colors, hairstyles, and cultural dress. And the illustrations are also beautifully drawn, which you will also notice throughout the book. It's a real treat to read. So let's get started and see what the author has to say about race. I am a story. So are you. So is everyone. My story begins the same way yours does. I was born on blank. Take me, for example. I was born on January 27th, 1939, in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm kind of old, huh? How does your story begin? Many people and many events are part of my story, and yours too. The names of our parents and where they were born, whether or not we have brothers or sisters. I had a brother who was 9 years older than me, but he is dead. What kind of work our parents do, or did. My father was a minister. My mother was a housewife. My story and yours have many elements such as favorite food, mine is fish, hobbies, I like to do crossword puzzles, take photographs, and cook. Favorite color, red, or maybe green, but I like orange and purple too. I think my favorite color is all of them. Religion, I'm Jewish. Nationality, I'm from the United States. Favorite time of day, night. Oh, there's something else. It's part of yours too. That's what race we are. I'm black. That is part of my story. What race are you? Just as I am a story and you are a story, and countries tell stories about themselves, race is a story too. Whether you're black like me, or Asian, Hispanic, or white, each race has a story about itself. And that story is almost always the same. My race is better than your race. Some stories are true, some are not. Those who say, my race is better than your race, are telling a story that is not true. Why would some people say their race is better than another? Because they feel bad about themselves. Because they are afraid. Because. But there are other ways all of us, even me, even you, think we are better than others. I'm better than you because I live in blank. I'm better than you because I go to blank school. I'm better than you because I'm a boy. I'm better than you because I'm a girl. I'm better than you because my dad or mom makes more money than your dad or mom. I'm better than you because I'm white. I'm better than you because I'm black. I'm better than you because I'm Hispanic. I'm better than you because I'm Asian. None of these stories are true, are they? I want to tell a true story, but I need your help. Here's what I want you to do. Take your fingers and press them softly against your skin right below your eyes. Be careful and don't poke yourself in the eye. Okay, now, press gently until you feel the hard bone right beneath the surface. Now, if your mom, dad, brother, sister, or a friend is close by, ask them if you can touch them. If they say okay, take your fingers and press softly at the same place beneath their eyes. Press gently until you feel the hard bones right beneath the skin. Now press somewhere else on your body, on your arm, chest, head. Press anywhere until you feel the hard bones beneath your skin. Beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. If you were to go outside without your skin on and without your hair on your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. But you want to know something? If I went outside without my skin, my mustache, and the hair on my head, what little I have left, I would look just like you, and you would look just like me. Just suppose, one day everyone in the whole world, decided to take off all our clothes and all our skin and all our hair. Then we would do what we would do normally every day. Go to school, go to work, play, and shop. Everything would be normal, except we would look at each other and couldn't tell who was a man, who was a woman, who was white, black, Hispanic, or Asian. Which story shall we believe? The one that says, my race is better than yours, or the ones we just discovered for ourselves? Beneath our skin, I look like you and you look like me, and she looks like her and him, and he looks like him and her, and we look like them and they look like us. When I look at you, which story do I see? Do I see only the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the texture of your hair? Do I look at you and think I know your story when I don't even know your name? Or do I look at you and wonder, what's your name? When were you born? Where were you born? Where do you live? What do you like? What don't you like? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. Your race is not all that you are. My race is not all that I am. Yes, I am black, but I'm also a man. I am of medium height. I have a deep voice and a loud laugh. I love to laugh. Do you? I live in a big house in the woods in a small town. I like pancakes and macaroni and cheese and this and that. I am so many things besides my race. To know my story, you have to put everything together that I am. Like I bet you didn't know I have asthma. Beneath the skin, we all look alike, you and me. I'll take off my skin. Will you take off yours? And that's the book. The author goes into a lot of detail on race and identity, and he stresses that although we may be different in many ways, like our physical features, our cultural beliefs, and our likes and dislikes, we are also similar in so many ways. And one important thing is that beyond race, we all share a common human identity. So I hope this book helps you reflect on race and your own identity and how that helps you connect with others around the world. And of course, I also hope that you enjoyed the book and enjoyed looking at all the illustrations. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have an excellent week. Enjoy the warm weather and see you next week.